But I know that it's all a fashion. You know, to an action, yeah. Double click me, honey, push you closer, 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 baby. Hey guys, it's Sarah here, and welcome to a trailer reaction. Yeah, I had to do that. I got hit playing by Mama on my phone. But today we are reacting to the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. Yeah, there was a slight pause in recordings. One, I wanted to take a break from recordings because I tried to open up Sims 3. I did a first take of that day. I didn't even get halfway through, and my game crashed. And now it refuses to load up my game to even the main menu. Like, it just does an infinite thing to where I had to shut down my computer just to close it out. I'm hoping it's working now, at least, because I've been also taking a break with that to wait for that to work for working on a fanfic. As you can see, I've been listening to these two songs while working on that draft. But yes, we are reacting to the new expansion pack that's gonna come out. The Horse Ranch expansion pack. Now, if you know me, I love horses. It's my inner southerner and white girl talking. But, like, I love horses. I've always wanted, like, either a Gypsy Vanner or a Clydesdale in real life. Yes, the giant carriage horses. I know. Like, I'm sorry. They're gorgeous. Plus, they get so mistreated as carriage horses. I would just ride them around in the field. But, so you know how much I've been begging for EA to add in horses to The Sims 4. Sorry. Once again, allergies are kicking my butt. But yeah, I've been wanting this for so long, and maybe even to where children could ride horses. Because I've been wanting that for a long time because that is so realistic. And you know me, I prefer realism in my games. Some people don't like realism in games. I'm the opposite. I really like the realism. But of course, I do love the comedy of not real stuff. Of course. And to be honest, I feel like this shouldn't have to be an expansion pack. This should have come with cottage living. I mean, then again, EA is the same people with the Sims team. They literally cock-blocked making infants even playable, minus the fucking 3 cribs out of the 6 objects we got. The other 3 were clutter. And then lock the stuff that makes them actually decently playable behind a fucking $40 paywall. AKA the Growing Together expansion pack. And that's just bullshit. There was a lot of stuff in Growing Together pack they could have easily put in base game. Like, go fuck yourselves with that one, EA. Anyway. Yeah, Horse Ranch expansion pack. Official trailer reveal. Reveal trailer. Because, yeah, Steam was teasing it, apparently. It was a little bit leaked on Steam, so now they had to release it. Oh, come on. I just noticed the release date. Oh, no, that's the pre-order thing. Okay, never mind. I feel retarded. Carve your own ranch life with majestic horses, a thriving community, and your own stretch of land in the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. Launching July 20th at 10 a.m. The pre-order or buy through. So first, you get the Rocket Rancher digital content. This content will be available when the pack launches. Move out to the country. Get ready to work hard and play hard. You'll spend your days caring for horses as well as adorable mini sheep and mini goats. I've been wanting sheep and goats in the Sims 4 since Sims 3 of pets. But no, those have been kicking it nuts for us. Modern community holds up though. Volume nectar to sell. Finally! Like, Ice Moon has a nectar maker mod that gives me a little bit of flashbacks back to the Sims 3 World Avengers where the nectar making skill came in for me. Sims 3 was my first Sims game. To let you know. But like, holy fuck. Finally! We can finally do that. I have a feeling that base mental drugs is definitely gonna love that, or base mental alcohol. Probably both, because base mental alcohol just adds in the alcohol effects base mental drugs has. Anyway, and hosting community events like cookouts and dances on your own land. Your horses are part of your family. It can develop equestrian skills. Skilled horses and riders may even earn rewards. So the cookouts and dances thing, so pretty much you can just host your own island living events, apparently. That's what it sounds like. I'm sorry. Like, holy fuck. Alright. Let's see how this is gonna go. That's actually really loud. Oh! God damn. Hello? Oh, the West music, the country music. Look at all those horses. Oh, look at that Clydesdales. The hat. The tip hat thing. Oh, that's straight out of Sims 3. The coins! That should be a chance to be deadly, because how deadly they can get. Ooh, nectar bacon. She should have changed the pants. Jeans are not good for squishing nectar. The kneecaps. Yay! That's cute. Oh, the goat fainted. Oh, someone had hearing aids. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna adopt a horse. Good. I guess we're getting the custom paint thing like we do with pets. This conjure dancing. Oh god, I'm getting flashbacks to school. My gym class. Look at the box like you have to go in. Ooh, look at that grill. The equestrian center returns. It's probably gonna be a rabbit hole. I'm calling it. Oh, you can even go around barrels finally? Dude. The bottle. Oh, that's cute. Oh god, he's having a drink with a ghost. Oh, he's bringing her back to life. Okay. The 63 Twilight Notes, Resonator Guitars, Softly Spoken Battles, and the Rocking Star. Alright, okay. Alright, let's replay this and have it muted just so we can do some analysis. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. This is a mess up world, apparently, so it's basically like, Strangerville. Well, Strangerville, and I think Oasis Springs counts at it. Or is Oasis Springs more of like just a normal desert, not a mesa area? I was hoping for the world to be similar to the Appaloosa Plains. Appaloosa Plains was my favorite, is still to this day my favorite Sims 3 world. I'm sorry, it's my favorite. I love it. Nothing will make me hate Appaloosa Plains. Like, I play with it so much, especially with story progression. I know what's gonna happen in story progression. The singletons are definitely fuckboys who don't pay their child support, and I have to worry that they're gonna be no one's gonna be able to procreate with each other, because they're somewhat related to each other, in a way, because the singletons don't know how to use protection, and B, they don't know how to keep it in their pants. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, though. Okay, I gotta play that back a little bit. It actually looks like there's horseshoes on that horse. That detail. Oh, that's definitely a base game tattoo. I recognize it anywhere. See, that sim has more facial details than her. I'm sorry. She looks pretty fucking bland. This is kind of going with CC. Even the horse has facial expressions of it. That's pretty cool. This little perk like... I think that's when you... I mainly get that when I'm putting assigning traits on my horses and I give them the brave traits. Sorry, I was checking. Swiping notifications away. And we got the cursed braided... And we got the braided tail back. I say it's cursed a bit because in The Sims 3, your horses were notorious for having a shiny effect. Like, it did not matter. And there was a mod that fixes that. But unfortunately, it does not fix it with the braid tail. The braid tail, no matter how hard that modder tried, they could not fix it with the braided tail. So yeah. Also, look at the writing here. I know it's been pretty basic since The Sims 3, but I really like how it looks. I was hoping that we would get a chance. That we would get Appaloosa Plains. Like, let's be honest. Appaloosa Plains is a place in my heart. Okay, this is coming from someone who's been to Perry before, which is in the more middle parts. It's past Atlanta, that's all I know. It's basically 2 hours away from where I live. And I only been to the fair in that town twice, and both the times for field trips. Last time I was robbed of finally getting a chance to get a Pokemon Bliss. It was so close, but no, my teacher had to rush me because the bus would leave without. I was like, good, I would be here forever then. I can definitely see that definitely still looks like the equestrian center from The Sims 3. But I love the sign, it's perfect. Everyone be riding horses. If there is different horse breeds and it's just not the color palettes, I do hope that they're actually some differences with the horse breeds, like with ponies, and of course we have the giant horses like the Clydesdales, New Panthers, etc. There was also like a statue of 2 horses in the center. I'm guessing it's like a town square area. Yeah, 2 horse statues, which looks like a similar town square area as Henford on Bailey has. But it's a very Western feel. Ironic, because at one point I was rewatching Mythical Sausage's Hardcore Survival Season 2, I think. It was the one where he was on an island. It was a pretty good spawn, even when he went into the Nether portal. Like, when he went into the freaking Nether portal on his island spawn, the man was inside a Nether fortress. I'm not even joking. The chances of that happening are... depending on the chords. Because distance you take in the Nether equals to, like, double the blocks or more in the overworld. His island was also next to a guardian temple as well. Then some distance away, he was near a mesa where he used a nearby spawner to make a K-Spider XP farm. And he named the village he built in that place Spider Canyon. He even had a pacified pillager by just sitting in a boat and waiting for its crossbow to break. As the sheriff, Deputy Chorizo. And he named the village Spider Canyon, which I thought was pretty cool. But I love the way this looks, and I love the fairy lights. I've only seen those fairy lights, though, with the, SimFest thing. I think it was a SimFest it was called. You know, where they had, like, that little event thing with the 3 artists they were performing quote-unquote concerts as Sims in the game. Anyone remember that? Okay, that's definitely a bar. That looks like a saloon to me. I'm sorry. Oh, the little socks on the horse's ankles. That is so cute. But it is actually something that I see with racehorses. I don't think there's actually a different size variant for larger horses, sadly. I do hope that there is, though. The hat tip! I love this tip of the hat. I got a 10-gallon hat on my wall. Hold on, I'm grabbing that shit. I got a 10-gallon hat on my wall. Hold on. Taking out my earbuds too, because there's but hold on. Curse these hooks. Oh, I got it. 7 hats. On top of the other one of these others. There's dust on it. That shows how long I've been wearing it. But I got this on my first time at the Fairbury. Hold on. Howdy doody! Howdy doody! I should have worn this at the beginning of the video. That would have been hilarious. But yeah. This is my cowgirl hat. I mentioned it to Wolfie one time in an RP that had Nex and Evo in it. But pretty much, it was the reincarnated as a cowboy. I call that reincarnate. I was born again as a cowboy. I call that reincarnation. But yeah, I should have worn this at the beginning though. Let me just, this is gonna be awkward. Never mind. I can do that. Can you hear me now? My mic actually picks up pretty good of audio, even when I don't have the headset near me. That's how good it captures audio. But I just love the tip of his hat. Oh, that is uncomfortable on the forehead. Hold on. Produce behind him, but that's been a common thing. Ooh, bartender looks cute. Oh, there's he goes in the background with a mini 10-gallon hat. Okay, so there's wine bottle. So that's the nectar stuff that Kim's done. See, they got fancy plates. She's got a bowl of gumbo. That's what it looks like. It looks like gumbo to me. I forgot what gumbo looks like on the Sims. I'm sorry. Oh, I just noticed she has a hearing aid. That's actually really cool. Bartender with teal hair. That's cool. It looks like an Appaloosa horse racing champion, I guess. Oh, yeah, that is just straight up out of the Sims 3 pets right there. We even got the freaking horse ball. Look at the box. I think that's a box stall in there. Are we getting different box stalls? Because there's only like, what, 2 or 3 versions of box stalls in the Sims 3 for the horses. They were pretty cheap, really. But the little markings on the ground to help with that. That's pretty cool. They even fall. Look, I like little details. Plus, have we seen how BS EA has been? Can you blame me? The little guys. Oh. There was a foal in the background, okay. The horse is like, nah, fuck you. There should be a chance that that has a possibility of being lethal, mind you. Not because in real life, being thrown off a horse can be deadly. I'm not even joking. Being thrown off a horse has the potential to kill you. Horses can be deadly. They're over hundreds of pounds animals that you have to ride at a 10 speed as well, and they have minds of their own, mind you. No pun intended of that, but they have the chance of proving deadly. A little girl almost died when her horse she was riding bucked her off and then into a bush, stomped on her head a bit, but until her dog ran to grab her family members, and if they didn't make it back in time, she probably would have been dead. She did have to relearn how to walk and talk, but it's better than her being dead. So pretty much the dog helped save her life. But holy fuck, that should be a chance to be deadly, because it is. That house just looks straight out of not Windenburg, Brindleton Bay. Okay, so the nectar machine is a lot smaller now in The Sims 4 compared to The Sims 3. Because in The Sims 3, the nectar machine came from the World Avengers pack. And with it, though, it was pretty huge. Like, it was like, what, 3 tiles long? It was like 3 tiles long for that way, and then while also having, because you had to have the extra space for your Sims to route to the command thing to start processing the wine. I know it's called nectar, but it's pretty much wine. And then like 1 tile that way in front of it. I hope this gives us a chance with the nectar racks, though. I like the nectar racks. They're pretty cool, because in the Sims 3 you could stack like one on top of another, but that was it. You just only had them 2 tall. Okay, I really don't think they should be doing this in jeans, especially bootcut jeans like that. I'm sorry. But, like, that's definitely gonna ruin your pants. So I remember in The Sims 3, when it came to your Sims squishing the grapes for the nectar, they would immediately change into their swimwear, which honestly seems more appropriate. Alright, Braid Girl's back. Oh, she's got assless chips. You gotta get the Call Me Kevin reference. But I love the pants though. Ooh, that's definitely gonna help in a fear system. And then we got the goats. Ooh, right in the shin. Or is it the kneecap? Okay, her pants look pretty cool though. Sorry. But this is the horse being scared of the horses like that sim was. We are that's definitely going to be something with the new update the fear system with the horses. I'm calling it. Tiny sheep. It's so angry. And then there's the big pile of horse shit. And the apples on the ground. Ah yes, to their heart with food. I love that she got an apple tree too. Like you gotta grow more apples to feed that horse apples. Needlefuls. The kid. The fading goat. There's hugging the noodle goat. And then there's a horse that boxes in the background. Yeah, there's an infant with a unicorn onesie. That is so something coming out of this pack. I'm calling it. That also might be a new fireplace right there. I could be wrong. It just doesn't look like something I've seen in the game before. That's definitely a new way to hold firewood. The only thing I've seen in The Sims 4 that holds firewood, it was from Werewolves pack. Oh, a little mini picnic in the living room, because we all know Sims love to eat anywhere else but the dining table. Unless you have the placemat set out, your Sims are eating everywhere else except the table. Trust me. It's the same game that when it comes to using the bathroom, with The Sims 3, my Sim could already be in a bathroom, if you have more than one bathroom, and have to throw up due to pregnancy nausea. They will burst down to another floor just for the bathroom. Yes, that is a reference to, Countdown to Doomsday. Because that happened before, and I was like, seriously? You were already in a bathroom. Why do you need to go to the downstairs one? Oh, he has a hearing aid! I don't know why the hearing aids are so cool. I just like that. I just love the inclusivity. Oh, look, we got barrels and we got the nectar racks. That is... So there's actually that potential. Yeah. That is a rainbow horse if I saw one. Oh yeah, that's definitely the adopt horse thing, but it also is showing that you can customize the horses. Like how you customize the cats, dogs, and werewolves in this game. Werewolves get more customization compared to normal Sims with the paint mode thing, whatever. But holy fuck. I do hope someone makes some... I have a feeling mod makers are going to make some CC to make these horses their manes and tails and all that look a little blocky like that. It just looks like paint. Like someone smeared on paint for canvas. And not in a good way. But you could, apparently you could also, hold on. Oh, let me slow this down. Playback speed. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah, you can also paint them, apparently, because, yeah, you got that skeleton horse option. Okay, so that's... I thought you could put horseshoes on it, but that might be an in-game thing. You could put the blanket and the saddle and the bridle, of course. Just basically your own adopted pet thing, but with horses. The heroic pose from The Sims 3. Okay, oh, we got abandoned parts of the town? That's actually pretty cool. Abandoned ruined parts of the town. That should be plenty haunted, though. That'd be pretty cool to see. Especially if you had the paranormal pack, that'd be pretty cool. Ooh, that looks dope. That looks like something on the cars, though. But I love it. We love cars. The little river below and the waterfall in the background, that's pretty cool. I think it was called square dancing. I can't remember the name of it, nor I can remember the dance itself out of elementary school, because they would literally want you to know that for gym class. And I literally forgot it as soon as I graduated. No joke. That's how bad my memory is. I was never comfortable dancing that. I have a feeling with this dance, though, there's the possibility your Sims are going to fuck up in it, because I definitely fucked up. The one that I remember the most with it was like 2 partners. It was you and a partner dancing. Oh, she's incorporating that into the wine question. Oh, look at the bottles of wine. Oh! Okay, so we're actually getting more interactions in the box dolls in The Sims 4 with this pack compared to the interactions in The Sims 3. Because in The Sims 3, only your horses coincide it alongside a foal. At least one foal, and then when they were left, your Sim had the option to clean it if it was dirty, like if your horses used the bathroom in there. And they were pretty freaking basic looking, too. But these actually look a lot better, really. I think you can actually customize the box dolls. If that's the thing, then I'm all for it. Also brush them. I swear, I remember hearing of someone on TikTok trying to spill me of it, but that kids can ride the horses. If that's it, if that's true, that is definitely something I will very much looking forward to this pack. Despite I'm still waiting for Growing Together to go on sale so I can actually buy it to make infants decent, especially if with Sincerely Cassandra Goth, 100 Baby, and also Amazon Challenge, because I want to make sure that I have this make infants playable. Horse watching its owner cook. That grill looks pretty dope, though. Yeah, the questioning center comes back from The Sims 3. I have a feeling when your Sims go inside that, it's going to be a rabbit hole. I mean, the university classes and all that with the Discovery University pack were definitely rabbit holes. A lot of this stuff ended up being rabbit holes, and I was very upset. But then again, this would actually be a true homage with the questioning center in The Sims 3, because that was definitely a rabbit hole. But plus, I don't know if they'll be able to do the how they'll do the competitions, though, if it wasn't a rabbit hole, because they would need to program all those sprites and all that for those races. But if they do manage to pull it off and make it interactable for what your Sims can do during those races, I'd be gladly taking that. That'd be money worth spent. I mean, this is already money worth spent. I've been wanting horses for years in The Sims 4, since Pets was released. Alongside with even more so cottage living. Okay, but you can't do the jumping thing. But you can apparently also do the barrel circling. I can't remember fully what it's called. I only found out about it courtesy of the fact a fucking fanfic on Wattpad, and it was a 2012 Leonardo X reader, which got discontinued, unfortunately. I liked it though. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, the two of the people that were helping her train were cheering nice. Oh god. I think that's an homage to the Barbie movie in a way. Because of the pink tail mane, the hoof furs, and also the pink bridle, saddle, and saddle blanket, plus her pink gear. That is so country Barbie. I think the funniest thing about it, because I had, growing up, a Barbie horse. And most of the time when it comes to the Barbie horses, they're white. They're like pure white horses with either slight brown manes or blonde manes. And that was it though with them. I mean, there was the one time I had a brown Barbie horse. It was completely tan. It was like boring tan Caucasian. But that was about it with the customization for the horses for Barbies. I mean, there was the horses from certain sets, like for Magic of the Pegasus, etc., etc. Because yeah, well, that actually it's pretty cool. It's like a nuzzle. But yeah, apparently we're getting a townie that's basically country Barbie. There's a ladder in the background. That is a new ladder. I can tell. Your Sims can drink out of the wine bottles. Any alcoholic stream. The piano! We're finally getting upright pianos. If that isn't in the game, I'm going to be very pissed off, EA. Holy heck, I'm when I need to have a coughing fit later on and get that out. Because I downloaded some recent CC for Sims 4 with Sincerely Cassandra Goth, and some of those were upright pianos. If we don't get upright pianos at this, I'm going to be very fucking pissed, EA. You don't have that in the back, we're fighting. I'm gonna make sure you're like those fucking billionaires in by the Titanic. That's literally been all over my feet, and I don't know what the fuck happened. In fact, they were warned several dozen of times. They didn't listen. This is your karma. You should not be rescued. Despite the fact there is a teenage boy who went with his dad in there, that should be the only person who should be rescued. Everyone else, yep, you've been told dozens and dozens of times. You didn't listen. That's your karma. The horse listening to the piano playing, though. Oh, yeah, that is some way like a country Barbie. She's got the sunglasses, and she's got a crop top, too. That outfit looks super fucking uncomfortable to ride horses in. I'm sorry. The horse nuzzling the gut. Oh, so there's apparently a nectar or wine, whatever you want to call it, in the game to be added in. That's like another ambrosia thing. That's pretty cool. The wedding arch in the background. I can't tell if that's a base game wedding arch or if it's going to be a new one. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sorry, it looked like a wedding arch. If you look at that and tell me that's not a wedding arch. The goat doing a rollover. Oh, look at that arch, though. That's definitely going to be in Bite-A-Bug or mainly Debug. I'm totally calling it. Or Live-Edited Objects. I'm calling it. But it looks so pretty. Take the reins, July 20th. The little lights in the windmill. I saw somewhere that children on TikTok, that children are able to ride horses. Yeah, it was something either Sim Sessions or SimFest. But dude, that's awesome. I need to make sure I'm notified of these shit solely because of the fact, let's be honest, I can't just figure out from YouTube or TikTok anymore. I seriously hope unicorns make a comeback. That was my favorite addition to Super Pets expansion. I had a iffy relationship with the unicorns. It was mainly because they almost always showed up on my Sims lots. And it drove me mad. Like, there's other places you can spawn at. Why the fuck are you taking my lot? It's stupid. Baby goats, baby sheep, horses, and foals. This looks fun. I have to agree. They did it. I can't believe they added horse Sims 4. I hope the world is big enough to support it. Is the game even prepared for this? Because we've seen how buggy this game is. Because there's an achievement thing where of 100 generations in The Sims 4. And I've seen so many comments of it when a Twitch streamer posted a TikTok of it, and saying, can the game even handle 100 generations? It can barely handle base game as is. Because I constantly had to mental argue, like, could I have all my Sims 4 in packs? Because let's be honest, Sims 4 base game is pretty fucking boring. Even with mods. Or do I have to uninstall those and install the base game of Fallout 4? Oh, what the fuck? These parents are abusive. 10 kids and 1 bus. Who the fuck thinks of having 10 kids and 1 van is good? Like, it took them how long for them to patch that family tree bug when you start getting to a certain amount of generations, your family tree starts deleting itself. It took them years for that, and there's still other bugs that have been in there for years that they haven't even bothered to even fix. Like, they know it's there. They're just keeping it in because big middle finger to the community. I mean, to be fair, someone reported the photo trick as a bug. Go fuck yourself, by the way. When they made socially awkward Sims so difficult to have friends. I mean, this is coming from me. I have social anxiety, and I find it hard to have friends, but I don't want my Sims to deal with that. Love the natives indigenous representation. Oh, I didn't notice that. I feel retarded for not noticing that. I actually love that now. Hopefully there's a native-inspired clothing, cultural objects, maybe a new rancher active career, BBQ as a new party activity. I do hope that there's some more native representation, because we need it. Like, if the United States refuses to admit that these people actually existed before they came to America, then let the Sims beat them to it. Kick them in the nuts. I love the country vibes in Sims. After cottage living, this is probably my favorite. Cannot wait to mine this cottage living and renovate the world. I do feel like, though, that this could have been added to cottage living, if not cats and dogs. It just feels wrong that they were in all 3 different expansion packs. It feels wrong. They could have added this into... Please do not copyright me for this, YouTube. Because my little brother apparently cannot hear his own fucking TV. And has to have his TV on full blast. Please know I can still hear it at times as a faint mumble, with both my bedroom door and his bedroom door closed. Our rooms are right next to each other. But still, it feels like all 3 of these should have been in 1 pack. Oh, let me check my webcam. Yeah, I'm still in frame. Thank God. With the character development, the writing skill. Oh my god, I felt that. I remember constantly complaining to my mom when I was a kid first learning for ride, but my sore butt after every ride. But as I got better one day, I just stopped and I was learning to jump. That hit hard. Well done, Sims team. That is true. That is true. I only rode a horse like what, twice in my life? I think the one of them I remember the most was for a little Halloween fest that someone was having at their ranch, and there's like a little their own version of a carousel but with actual horses. And I wanted to be on that the whole day. My parents did not like that though. This should be a game pack. The werewolves. Period to werewolves. Oh, and goes because they were lazy to animate it. They should a lot cheaper. It doesn't make sense to have $40 just so I can keep waiting until it gets on sale. It's on sale. I'm gonna have to do the same thing though, because I can't afford a $40 expansion pack at full price. The subwords, yeah. Part 2, to be honest. I blame like good pathfinding for horses. This is literally Cottage Living Part 2! And they don't actually do good pathfinding because the pathfindings in The Sims is always been broken. No matter what version, whether it's Sims 3 or Sims 4, pathfinding has always been fucking problematic. So you better fix it, especially for the fucking horses. I thought that all the community elements. I definitely saw the community of Texas and Montana, but we purchases folks and I can't wait to have horses back. Great with the cottage living. 2004. And just by seeing the horse animations have improved in Sims 3, their gaits are much more realistic to that of a real horse. Gait isn't so stiff as it was 12 years ago. That is true. I remember being frustrated by how good the horses in Sims 3 looked. Something was off about them, but I did appreciate how their goofiness was a little charming. These horses and foals look way more realistic, but it still has the cute style of the game. This is way better than I expected, and the goats and sheep are so cute. I'm surprised. In fact, though. I mean, the last time we got a pack, though, with the trailer showing how good it was, it didn't actually end up being that good in gameplay. How many examples gonna use of this? I could list so fucking many, if not all the packs. I mean, My Wedding Stories is a prime fucking example. That's the only time I ever saw that game pack actually work like it was supposed to, was the fucking trailer. That's how broken that pack is. And there was a patch for it, yeah, but they barely fixed anything in it. And I know there is a mod that fixes some of the stuff. This shouldn't have been an issue to begin with. They should have made sure it was pristine. It's kind of like the thing with the, like, I'm willing to wait a longer time for these packs to come out if it means that they're not this buggy and all that, and they're working like they're supposed to. Like, give us the shit that we see in the trailers when we actually get the pack. It's the same thing when it comes to the security breach. We had so many fucking quote-unquote FNAF fans, aka the ones that whine and bitch about everything, pressing Scott and Steel Wool to hurry up and publish release security breach, especially more so after the trailer. Then, of course, there was the whole Twitter deal and Scott's retirement. And then even after that, they were still pressing even both of them. And then when Security Breach came out, they whined and complained it was nothing like the trailer. Yeah, because you rushed it so you made them rush it so fucking much that they couldn't make it like the trailer, like they originally planned. We were supposed to have the original 5 nights. We were supposed to get a slower reveal, like a steady reveal of all that. But no, you little shits ended up pushing Scott and Steel Wool to release that game as early as it was. That made it as it was. And you call yourselves FNAF fans. You're disgraces. Holy fuck. And they're probably the same fucking people. They're complaining about the FNAF movie we're getting. We waited how many years for that? And there's people complaining about the eyes. The red eyes are canon. That means they're being controlled by someone. Alongside that, it is very hard for cinematography with the spirit possession eyes because of the lighting. Everything is going to be dark around them. And the black eyes with white pupils, that is going to be very fucking difficult for cinematography. The red eyes are probably the best bet. Even if they weren't canon. Like, that's compared to everything else, that's freaking minor of an issue. And yet they're comparing it to Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic was completely fucked. I kind of gave it a good review because I pitied them. Because, like, holy fuck, it was bad with Sonic. The animatronics in the FNAF movie, they look so fucking accurate. I can believe this is like a spin-off of Security Breach in a way. But yeah. Just shut up with that. I do hope EA actually just listens. But the point I'm saying is, I hope EA can actually just... I don't care if it takes forever for these packs to be released. If it means that there's literally 0 bugs, issues, and all that, and then we get the good result as the trailer shows, then I'm willing to wait all that time for them. So she's gonna pull this back, I'm sure. They look like wood ceilings. So a great idea to paint scenes like we could in The Sims 3. I think we could paint them in The Sims 4. It was just very difficult. Edible. Sterile white ceilings. But I hope it's an update, not locked behind a pack I don't want. For real. Being able to edit the ceilings should be a base game feature. If it's behind that $40 paywall, fuck you, EA. Really good, but really enough content worth $40. I really hope for a mechanical bull too. The mechanical bull was a thing in The Sims 3, but it came in the Showtime pack. Though it does feel like it should have came with the pets pack. I did see somewhere, someone said of an analysis that children can ride horses. People would be exciting if it's in-game. Yeah, I noticed that too. Cottage living with us 4 meals already, and then paying for this one. It feels like they prefers the idea of cottage living and new animals. And that's a total of $80 or something that could have been in one pack. Dude, this... this would have... With cats and dogs, just add the cats and dogs aesthetic and even more country stuff. That would have been $120 with 3 $40 packs, I think. This is like a second pants pack with only horses in it. This could have easily been a game pack. That is true, but still. I'm just glad that we're finally getting horses, though. Even though this feels like it should have been a 3-part pack thing. Oh. And we got Dork Diaries. Hey, Dork Diaries is good, though. Yeah, I got the last 2 books I needed for my collection. Yeah, I collect Dork Diary books. Leave me alone. I like them. They were my jam in middle school, okay? I just stopped collecting the rest of the Diary of Wimpy Kid books because, let's be honest, the day those stop pumping out, the day that author dies. Because there are so many books in Dork Diaries, like, how the fuck is social services not taking Greg away from that shithole family with how much he's needed mental help in a way? Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I'm actually really excited for this. Though I do feel like this should have been something out of, I'm saving that to watch later. I do feel like, though, this should have been something with the cats and dogs and cottage living packs. I feel like those should have been a trio of packs in one. And that would have made it worth the $40 compared to $120 for all 3. Hogwarts. It was not Hogwarts. It was Hogwarts Mystery on my phone. I had APK of it. Look, if they don't want APKs to exist, they should make these mobile games more difficult to code, to modify the coding to. Just saying. But, yeah. It would have been worth the $40 if all 3 of those were in one pack instead of $120 for them all separate. Because this does feel like a cottage living and cats and dogs part 2. I wish that was a joke. It really does feel like it. But nonetheless, I am very excited to have horses finally in The Sims 4 because, let's be honest, we've all been wanting horses. This is definitely going to come in handy for the Decades Challenge, I think. No, it was the History Challenge. So I found Girl with a Plum Love that too. Especially if you're in the Wild West time period of the challenge. Because it would make sense to have horses in that time, compared to cars and all. But, yeah. I will admit the goats are actually and the little sheep were actually a really big surprise for me. I also do hope that that children get a chance to actually ride horses, like they're actually coded to be able to. Like I would kill for that, you know why? Because it's actually accurate. I've seen little kids ride big horses like that, trust me. And it's really accurate. I mean, to be fair, EA is the same people who literally in The Sims 3. Your child Sims could not play instruments whatsoever, but they could sure damn upload flammable things with the eventing station. I played The Sims 4, they fixed that so children Sims have the child version of the violin, the practice one, and they also could play the piano. Though I do think, though, they should have been able to do so from the get-go. I'm sorry, but I hope with this pack that children Sims will be able to ride horses. I would kill for that. I also hope that there is some stuff for infants in this that, I don't know. I mean, we saw the unicorn onesie. That'd be pretty cool. I'm a little bit indifferent on the unicorns, though, if they're in this pack, in this pack, because I had a love-hate relationship with the unicorns in The Sims 3. They always spawned on my lot. When they're supposed to spawn on, park lots. Mainly of the fishing lots, if I remember. But no, they always spawned on my home lots. It was like, what the fuck? Like, there's lots you're supposed to spawn at. Why is it my home lot? But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what's your thoughts on the new pack. And I will see you later. Howdy doody!